83. In some code, letter P, comma, Q, comma, R, comma, S, comma, T represent numbers 4, comma, 5, comma, 10, comma, 12, comma, 15. It is not known which letter represents which numbers. If Q minus S is equal to twice of S and T is equal to R plus S plus 3, then what is the value of P plus R minus T? In UPSC CSAT 2024. As I told you, in UPSC CSAT 2024, there are 22 questions of number system, in which 15 are of classification of numbers. So I have given some codes P, Q, R, S, T, and their number represent 4, 5, 10, 12, 15, but not in sequence. You cannot say that P is equal to 4. P can be 4, 5, 10, 12, 15. Any value P, Q, R, S, and T can take. They are not in the sequence. It is, as it is clearly mentioned here, it is not known which letter represent which number. See, I have a statement here that Q minus S is equal to 2S. Q minus S is equal to 2S. We will solve this question step by step. So Q is equal to 3S. I have a relation. I have a relation here that Q is 3 times of S. So Q is 3 times of S. Q is 3 times of S. So you have to take all the values which satisfy this relation. So I have two values, Q or S. See, Q is 3 times of S. So if I take one number 4, then it is 12 is 3 times of that number. If I take 15 as one number, then if I take 5 as one number, then 15 is 3 times of that number. See, Q is 3 times of S. If I take it 12, then it is 4. If I take it is 15, then it is 5. So I have two values of S and two values of Q. Two optional values of Q and S. I have another student because this question is stuck here. I cannot solve it further, but I have another statement, that is T is equal to R plus S plus 3. Here I have another statement that T is equal to R plus S plus 3. See, in this scenario, I have two values of S. So I have to put these value here. Here T minus R is equal to S plus 3. S plus 3. First of all, I will put S is equal to 4. If I put S equal to 4, then T minus R is equal to 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. Since T and R are two numbers, so we have to select two numbers whose difference is 7. And in these 5 numbers, there is no combination of two numbers which will give you the difference of 7. See, if you subtract 4 from 15, you will get 11. You will, if you subtract 5 from 15, what you will get? You will get 10. If you will subtract 5 from 12, then you will get 7. If you will subtract 12, if you subtract 5 from 12, then you will get 7. But if you take T is equal to 12, then R is equal to 5. But here Q is equal to 12 and S equal to 5 has already taken these values. And here the sum 7 comes from where? If I take S equal to 4. So I cannot take these values. I cannot take these values. See, I have already taken 4, 5, 12 and 15. See, if I take, as in this question, I have take S equal to 4. If I take S equal to 4, so I can take 4 anymore here. See, there is no two numbers whose difference is what? 7. See, I have a difference here 7, that is 12 minus 5 equal to 7. But if I take T equal to 12, but here Q is equal to 12 when S equal to 4, so I cannot take this combination. So what I will take? I will put another value of S. Here T, because UPSC asked questions from deep concepts. T minus R is equal to 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3. As I have taken 5, So I will not take 15 anymore. I cannot use 15, because if I take s is equal to 5, then q is equal to 15. In this scenario, if I take s is equal to 4, then here q is equal to 12. I cannot use this number. I can't use this number in the first case, because if I put s equal to 4, then it is clearly mentioned that q is equal to 12. Then these two numbers cannot take 12 as their values. So 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. And I have a combination. See, if I put s is equal to 5, I cannot take 15 as the value. So means I cannot use this. See, I have to make difference 8 here. If I put one number 12, one number 4, I know that 12 minus 4, 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. See, if I put s is equal to 5, then q is equal to 15. I cannot use 15 in any of the number. See, I am not using 15. Here is 12 independent number, here is 4 independent number. But in this scenario, what the problem was? The problem was, if I put s equal to 4, then I have a combination. What it was? It was 12 minus 5 is equal to 7. But I cannot take 12 as the value. Why? Cannot take 12 as the value. Why? Because if I put s is equal to 4, then it is clearly mentioned that q is equal to 12, and here I am taking t equal to 12, so I cannot take t as 12. So this combination fails. This combination fails. So this combination passed. This combination passed. So I have all the values. See, I have. So this combination passed. It means q is equal to 15 here. Q is equal to 15 here. I will do the postmortem of each and every question. S equal to 5 and make you Aryabhatta of mathematics. Here t is equal to 12, r is equal to 4. T is equal to 12 and r is equal to 4. See, I have p, q, p, and p is equal to 10, because 10 is not assigned to any of these numbers. So the value of p will be 10. What I have to tell? We have to tell that p plus r, the value of p is 10, 10 plus the value of r is 4 minus the value of t is 12. So 14 minus 12 is equal to 2. 2 is the answer of this beautiful question. Option number D is the correct answer. That was an amazing question. That was an amazing question. Next. P is a prime number, lies between 2 and 10. Q is a composite number, lies between 5 and 9. Which of the following is correct? Which of the following is correct? See, I will tell you how to tackle these kind of questions. How to tackle these kinds of questions. See, in the introduction video of this chapter, I have tell you what are prime numbers which have only two factors. One factor is 1 and another factor is the number itself. See, p is a prime number, lies between 2 and 10. P is a prime number, lies between 2 and 10, means 3. It can be 3, it can be 5, it can be 7. And q is a composite number, lies between 5 and 9. Q is a composite number, lies between 5 and 9. And what is a composite number? A composite number, all the numbers are composite number who has factors more than 2. At least 3 factors are compulsory to make a number composite number. See, q is a composite number, lies between 5 and 9. See, I have 6. 6 is the composite number and 8 is the composite number. So we have 4 statements, and which we have to tell which one is correct or not. See, the first statement say p into q. P into q is divisible by 3. P into q is divisible by 3. See, can be divisible by 3. See, if in my statement a word is used can be, Means if I satisfy a single condition, then my statement will be correct. Can be means if there are thousand possibility of this statement and I solve only one possibility, means can be p guna q can be divisible by 3, so can be a single possibility. So I have to catch a single possibility which make my statement either wrong or right. See, we have to make p into q can be divisible by 3. It is very simple. If I take p equal to 3, if I take p equal to 3 and q is equal to 6, so here pq will be 18, and you know that 18 is divisible by 3. Your first statement is correct. Move to the second statement. What second statement say? If your statement consists of can be, can be, then you will solve only a single possibility. See, if I put p equal to 3 here, q equal to 6 here, then I make my number divisible by 3. The second statement says q divided by p. Q divided by p can be a prime number. If I divide q by p, can I get a prime number? So I have to take only one number. See, if I take q is equal to 6, if I take q is equal to 6 and p equal to 3, so q by p, q upon p is equal to 6 upon 3, and 6 upon 3 is equal to 2. And you know that 2 is a prime number. So second statement is also correct. Second statement is also correct. So none is not my answer, because it says that all the statements are not correct, but I have two statement correct. The first answer says that first and third are correct, as I have solved them. Second is also correct. Second and fourth says that first is not correct, which is also wrong. So first and second will be my answer. But I will solve this question completely. See, third statement. P minus Q will always be negative. If your statement consists this always, will always be, so you have to make it false. You have to make it false in any case. This one is the trick to solve such kind of questions. If your statement consists can be, then you have to make it correct. You have to take a possibility, you have to take a single possibility out of all the possibilities that will make it correct. Means your fight is to make these statement correct which consist of can be, and the statement which consist will always be, then you have to make them false. You have to make them false, because these statements are 99.99% false. See, p minus q will always be negative. He says that if you subtract q from p, you will get a negative number. See, if I take p is equal to 7, p is equal to 7 and q is equal to 6, then I get p minus q is equal to 7 minus 6, 1, and 1 is not a negative number. So this statement false. The statement which consist will always be, you have to make them false. Fourth statement. The fourth statement says q minus p is always positive. See, q minus p means if you subtract this number from this number, you will always get a positive number. No, if I take q is equal to 6 and p is equal to 7, what I will get? Q minus p is equal to minus 1. So this statement is also false. Will always be means you have to take all the possibilities correct. So this one is the trick to solve such kind of questions.